the biggest thing I took from it is their excitement level coming in here and what they want to bring to the table and what they want to add to this group. You know, again, their excitement to play in front of this fan base and just their initial thoughts of coming into the city and how impressed they are with it. You know, they're two guys that are very happy to be here.
You got what you wanted, what you wanted to hear from them. You got great expectations.
You know what? It was that initial conversation I think is important, just for them to get a feel for what our expectations are as a team, and you know, and just lay that out there, and then to hear them talk about what it is that they want to bring and how they want to you know, add to the group and how they want to, you know, help us build this new culture that we're trying to create here. You know, it was a good conversation and happy with where it went.
How much better is the team now than the day you took over after the trade and draft?
Well, I mean, it's obviously very difficult to say, but certainly when I look at it, I feel much more comfortable with the group of forwards that we have, and you know, I think that the addition of Mike Lundin now makes me feel real comfortable with the group of defensemen that we have. But when I look at our forwards, I mean, I really like the makeup of it. You know, top six forwards are going to be real high skilled, going to be real tough to play against that way, and you know, the other six forwards are going to be guys that are going to be able to create offensively, but shift in and shift out, they're going to be real tough to play against, and they're going to be physical, they're going to be nasty, and I like that. And then, you know, again, we shored up our backup goaltender situation with Josh Harding, so I think that I feel real comfortable with you know, every aspect of our team right now.
Score goals and be good teammates. So no, I think Mike's a pretty straightforward coach. He's going to talk to them about what the foundation of their game is, and we want the guys to bring what they bring every night, and again, chip in the roles that they'll be given and be good teammates. And we're looking forward to having a really good team this year in terms of chemistry in the room and cohesiveness on the ice, and they're going to be a big part of that.
Sadaguchi says all he likes to do is shoot the puck. I'm guessing you like to hear that.
Yeah, and we also want him to back check and get the puck out on the wall and do some things too, but he shoots the puck, and he's done that his whole career, and certainly we want him to continue to develop. He's just 24 years old, so, you know, to me, he hasn't even come close to hitting the prime of his career, and I'm excited to see what he'll do in a priority role on a team.
With that goal of getting more shooters and goal scorers, was there a point when it became clear to you that that was something that this team needed in the last year?
Well, I think everybody saw that last year and the last 2 years, and whether you were a fan or a coach or up in the press box eating popcorn, I think, you know, clearly we didn't score enough goals and we didn't shoot the puck enough. And there's a direct correlation between shots on goal and goals scored. And you know, so we're a team that's going to put an emphasis on getting the pucks to the net, playing in the offensive zone, and playing in traffic, getting to the net. So certainly both of those guys do things well in the offensive zone, and that's why they're here.
How improved do you feel your team is over the one that stepped off the ice here last April?
Well, certainly we've, you know, I think you look at it, we've blown a pretty big hole in defense by moving Brent Burns. Brent was a very good hockey player for us, an all-star defenseman, so certainly we've paid a price to acquire some quality assets. I like the mix of our forwards much better. I think our defense is a lot younger, a little bit more unproven. I really believe training camp's important every year. I think this year will be very important. But I do feel our team will get better every month, and I think we'll be a better team at the end of the year than what we are at the beginning. And I think some of the kids that are here this week in terms of our prospect camp, you know, I think with some of them coming into our program the next few seasons, our future is just going to get brighter. So, you know, we really do feel we're at a point now where we're just going to continue to build and get better, and how quickly we get better will, you know, remains to be seen. Training camp's going to be huge, and how quickly Mike can assimilate the new players and into the program and introduce his system and get players to buy in. And we got a lot of work ahead of us, but I think we're all excited about it.